ಹಾಯ್ ಆಮ್ ಯಶಸ್ವಿನಿ ಚದ್ಲೂರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೇನು 4 ಡೇಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಉಳಿದಿದೆ KCET ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ. January 13th ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲಲ್ಲಿ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು 4 ಡೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಪೇಪರ್ 1ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿರೋ MCQsನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯೂನಿಟ್ 1 ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್. If you get an opportunity to teach a visually challenged student along with a normal student, what type of treatment would you like to give him in the class? Option A, not giving extra attention because majority may suffer. Option B, take care of him sympathetically in the classroom. Option C, you will think that blindness is his destiny and hence you cannot do anything. Option D, arrange a seat in the front row and try to teach at a pace convenient to him. Answer bandu option D, arrange a seat in the front row and try to teach at a pace convenient to him. Next question nodi. For a teacher, which of the following methods would be correct for writing on the blackboard? Option A, writing fast as clear as possible. Option B, writing the matter first and then asking students to read it. Option C, asking a question to students and then writing the answer as stated by them. Option D, writing the important points as clearly as possible. Answer bandu option D, writing the important points as clear as possible. Third question nodi. A teacher can be successful if he or she, option A, helps students in becoming better citizens. Option B, imparts subject knowledge to students. Option C, prepares students to pass the examination. Option D, presents the subject matter in a well organized manner. Option D is the answer, presents the subject matter in a well organized manner. Fourth question nodi. Dynamic approach to teaching means. Option A, teaching should be forceful and effective. Option B, teaching should be energetic and dynamic. Option C, the topics of teaching should be static but dynamic. Option D, the students should be required to learn through activities. Answer bantu option D, the students should required to learn through activities. Next question nodi. Effective teaching is a function of. Option A, teacher satisfaction. Option B, teachers honesty and commitment. Option C, teachers making students learn and understand. Option D, teachers liking for professional excellence. Answer bandu option C, teachers making students learn and understand. Next question nodi. The most appropriate meaning of learning is. Option A, acquisition of skills. Option B, modification of behavior. Option C, personal adjustment. Option D, inculcation of knowledge. Answer bandu option B, modification of behavior. Next question nodi. Maximum participation of students during teaching is possible through. Option A, lecture method. Option B, demonstration method. Option C, inductive method. Option D, textbook method. Answer bandu option B, demonstration method. Next question nodi. Attitude of a teacher that affects teaching pertains to. Option A, affective domain. Option B, cognitive domain. Option C, cognitive domain. Option D, psychomotor domain. Option A, answer bandu option A, affective domain. Next question nodi. Which of the following factors affect teaching? Choose the correct code to indicate your answer. Teacher's internal locus of control, learner motivation, teacher's biographical data, teacher's self-efficiency, learner's interest in co-curricular activities, teacher's skills in managing and monitoring, teacher's knowledge of the subject including general knowledge. Idrdu codes nodi. Option A, first one, second one, fourth one, sixth one, seventh one. Option B bandu first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. Option C, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one. Option D, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ A, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Teacher's internal locus of control, learner's motivation, ಟೀಚರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಎಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಾನಿಟರಿಂಗ್, ಹಾಗೆ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡಿಂಗ್ ಜನರಲ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್, ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಇನ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬಿಲೋ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ದೋಸ್ ಕೀ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ಸ್ which have been observed to be contributive to effectiveness. Lesson clarity, probing, teacher task orientation, student success rate, instructional variety, using students ideas. Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Codes nodi higide. Option A 1 2 3 4, option B 3 4 5 6, option C 1 3 4 5, option D 2 3 5 6. Answer bandu option C 1 3 4 5. Lesson clarity, teacher task orientation, student success rate, ಆಮೇಲೆ instructional variety. 1 3 4 5. Next question ನೋಡಿ. Which of the following set of statements best describing the nature and objectives of teaching? Indicate your answer by selecting from the code. Teaching and learning are integrally related. There is no difference between teaching and training. Concern of all teaching is to ensure some kind of transformation in students. All students teaching informal in nature. A teacher is a senior person. Teaching is a social act, whereas learning is a personal act. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಡ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಎ ಬಿ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಇ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಎ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಫ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಡಿ ಇ ಎಫ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಎ ಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಎಫ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ. ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಲರ್ನರ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೈಲಿ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ prior experience of learner, option B educational status of the parents of the learner, option C peer groups of learner, option D family size from which the learner comes. Answer bandu option A prior experience of the learner. Next question nodi. Which one of the following is the best method of teaching? Option A lecture method, option B discussion method, option C demonstration method, option D question answer method. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಡೆಮಾನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ. Nowadays the most effective mode of learning is option A self study, option B face to face learning, option C e-learning, option D blended learning. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ blended learning. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ. which one of the following is considered a sign of motivated teaching? Option A students asking question, option B maximum attendance of the students, option C pin drop silence in the classroom, option D students taking notes. Answer bandu option A students asking question. 16th question nodi. Which one of the following is the best method of teaching? ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಡೆಮಾನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ನರೇಷನ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಡೆಮಾನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ. Which of the following set of statements best represents the nature and objective of teaching and learning? Option A nodi. Teaching is like selling and learning is like buying. Teaching is a social act while learning is a personal act. Option C nodi. Teaching implies learning whereas learning does not imply teaching. Option D bandu. Teaching is a kind of delivery of knowledge while learning is like a receiving it. Option E nodi. Teaching is an interaction and is tragic in nature whereas learning is an active engagement in a subject domain. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಡ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ಹೀಗಿದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಬಂದು ಎ ಡಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬಂದು ಬಿ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಬಂದು ಎ ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಂದು ಎ ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿ. ಸೊ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಇ. ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ವೈಲ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್. ಹೌದು. ಹಾಗೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲೈಸ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ whereas learning does not imply teaching. Option E, teaching is an interaction and is a tragic in nature, whereas learning is an active engagement in a subject domain. Answer bandu option B. Next question nodi, which one of the following is a key behavior in effective teaching? Option A, using student ideas and contribution. Option B, structuring. Option C, instructional variety. Option D, questioning. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, instructional variety. Which of the following factors does not impact teaching? Option A, teacher's knowledge. Option B, classroom activities that encourage learning. Option C, socio-economic background of teachers and students. Option D, learning through experience. Answer bandu option C, socio-economic background of teachers and students. Next question nodi, which of the following statements about teaching aids are correct? Option A, they help in retaining concepts for longer duration. Next option nodi, they help students learn better. They make teaching learning process interesting. Option D bandu, they enhance rote learning. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. Option A bandu A, B, C and D. Option B bandu A, B and C. Option C bandu B, C and D. Option D A, B and D. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, ಎ, ಬಿ and C. They help in retaining concepts for longer duration. They help students learn better. They make teaching learning process interesting. These two options ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Next question nodi, the best method of teaching is to option A, impart information. Option B, ask students to read books. Option C, suggest good reference material. Option D, initiate a discussion and participate in it. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ, initiate a discussion and participate in it. Next concept, characteristics of adolescent and adult learners. While delivering lecturing, if there is some disturbance in a class, a teacher should option A, keep quiet for a while and then continue. Option B, punish those causing disturbance. Option C, motivate to teach those causing disturbance. Option D, not bother of what is happening in the class. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, motivate to teach those causing disturbance. Next question ನೋಡಿ, arrange the following teaching process in order. Relate the present knowledge with the previous one. Evaluation, reteaching, formulating instructional objectives, presentation of instructional materials. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 2, 1, 3, 4 and 5. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 5, 4, 3 and 1 and 2. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಂದು 4, 1, 5, 2, 3. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ 4, 1, 5, 2, 3. Next question nodi, which of the following is not a prescribed level of teaching? Option A, memory. Option B, understanding. Option C, reflective. Option D, differentiation. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ, differentiation. Next question nodi, diagnostic evaluation ascertains. Option A, students performance at the beginning of instruction. Option B, learning progress and failures during instruction. Option C, degree of achievement of instructions at the end. Option D, causes and remedies of persistent learning problems during instruction. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ, causes and remedies of persistent learning problems during instruction. Next question ನೋಡಿ, which of the following set of statements represents acceptable propositions in respect of teaching learning relationships? Choose the correct quote to indicate your answer. When students fail in a test, it is the teacher who fails. Next nodi, every teaching must aim at ensuring learning. There can be teaching without learning taking place. Fourth one nodi, there can be no learning without teaching. Fifth one, a teacher teaches but learns also. Sixth one, real learning implies rote learning. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 2, 3, 4, 5. Option B 1, 2, 3, 5. Option C 3, 4, 5, 6. Option D 1, 2, 5, 6. The answer option B 1, 2, 3 and 5. Next nodi. Assertion: learning is a lifelong process. Reason: learning to be useful must be linked with life process. Choose the correct answer from the following code. Option A: both A, assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B bandu both A, assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of A. Option C bandu assertion is true but reason is false. Option D assertion is false but reason is true. Idike answer bandu option A, both assertion and reason are true, and R is correct explanation of assertion. Reason is the correct explanation of assertion anta helidare. So answer bandu option A. Next question nodi. In which teaching method learners participation is made optimal and proactive? Option A discussion method. Option B buzz session method. Option C brainstorming session method. Option D project method. The answer option D project method. Which of the following set of statements reflects the basic characteristics of teaching? Select the alternative form of course. Option A bandu teaching is the same as a training. There is no difference between instruction and conditioning when we teach. Option C third one bandu teaching is related to learning. Fourth one bandu teaching is a task word while learning is an achievement word. Fifth one bandu teaching means giving information. Sixth one bandu one may teach without learning taking place. Idike codes ee riti ide. Option A 1, 2 and 3. Option B 3, 4 and 6. Option C 2, 3 and 5. Option D 1, 4 and 6. The answer bandu option B 3, 4 and 6. Next question nodi. Which combination of method of teaching is likely to optimize learning? Option A lecturing, discussions and seminar method. Option B interactive discussions, planned lectures and PowerPoint based presentation. Option C bandu interactive lecture session followed by buzz sessions, brainstorming and projects. Option D bandu lecturing, demonstrations and PowerPoint based presentation. Idike answer bandu option C interactive lecture sessions followed by buzz sessions, brainstorming and projects is the answer. Next question nodi. Which of the following learner characteristics are likely to influence the effectiveness of teaching aids and evaluation systems to ensure positive result? Option A learners family background, age and habitation. Option B learners percentage, socio-economic background and performance in learning of the concerned subject. Option C learner stage of development, social background and personal interest. Option D bandu learners maturity level, academic performance level and motivational disposition. Idike answer bandu option D learners maturity level, academic performance level and motivational dispositions. Okay, next question nodi. From the following list of statements select those which indicate the characteristics and basic requirements of teaching. First code nodi. Teaching implies communication. Teaching is like selling goods. Teaching means managing and monitoring. Teaching implies influencing others. Teaching requires convincing others. Teaching can be no teaching without infrastructural support. Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Codes ee riti ide. Option A bandu 1, 3 and 4. Option B 1, 2 and 3. Option C 4, 5 and 6. Option D 2, 5 and 6. The answer bandu option A 1, 3 and 4. Teaching implies communication. Teaching means managing and monitoring. ಆಮೇಲೆ teaching implies influencing others. ಈ ಮೂರು. Next question ನೋಡಿ. Assertion all teaching should aim at ensuring learning. Reason bandu all learning results from teaching. Choose the correct answer from the following code. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಬಂದು ಬೋತ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆರ್, ಅಸರ್ಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೂ. ರೀಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬಂದು ಬೋತ್ ಅಸರ್ಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಬಟ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಎ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಬಟ್ ಆರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಂದು ಎ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಬಟ್ ಆರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರೂ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, ಅಸರ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರೂ ಬಟ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ವ್ಯಾನ್ ಹಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ has control over students, option B commands respect from students, option C is more qualified than his colleagues, option D is very close to higher authorities. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, command respects from students. Next question nodi, from the list given below identify the learner characteristics which would facilitate teaching learning system to become effective. Choose the correct code to indicate your answer. Prior experience of learner, B bandu learner's family lineage, option C bandu aptitude of the learner, option D learner's stage of development, learner's food habits and hobbies, option F bandu learner's religious affiliation. ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಕೋಡ್ ನೋಡಿ ಹೀಗಿದೆ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಎ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಡಿ ಇ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಫ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಎ ಡಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಫ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಎ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿ. ಪ್ರಿಯರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲರ್ನರ್, ಆಪ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲರ್ನರ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಲರ್ನರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಇದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Assertion, all teaching implies learning. Reason, learning to be useful must be derived from the teaching. Choose the correct answer from the following. Option A bandu both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of A. Option B bandu both A and R are true but reason is not correct explanation of A. Option C bandu A is true, assertion is true but reason is false. Option D, assertion is false but reason is true. The answer option C, assertion is true but R is a false, reason is a false. All teaching implies learning, ಹೌದು, ಆದರೆ learning to be useful must be derived from teaching ಅನ್ನೋದು ತಪ್ಪಾಗತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡಿ, what are the characteristics of continuous and comprehensive evaluation? Option A ಬಂದು it increases and workload on students by taking multiple tests. Option B, it replaces marks with grades. Option C, it evaluates every aspects of the student. Option D, it helps in reducing examination prohiba. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ ಕೋಡ್ಸು. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಬಂದು ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಎ ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡಿ, ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಗ್ನಿಟಿವ್ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಅನಲೈಸಿಂಗ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ evaluating. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ evaluating. For an efficient and durable learning, learner should have option A ability to learn only, option B requisite level of motivation only, option C opportunities to learn only, option D desired level of ability and motivation. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ desired level of ability and motivation. Offline versus online methods. CIET stands for option A Center for Integrated Education and Technology, Central Institute of Engineering and Technology, option C Central Institute for Education Technology, option D Center for Integrated Evaluation Techniques. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ Central Institute of Education Technology. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ, teachers' role at higher education level is to option A provide information of students, promote self learning in students, option C encourage healthy competition among students, Option D, help students to solve their problems. The answer, promote self-learning in student. Option B is the answer. Next question nodi. Which of the following organization deals with capacity building program on educational planning? Option A, NCRT. Option B, UGC. Option C, NAAC. Option D, NUEAPA. Answer bandu option D, NUEPA. Next question nodi. Assertion, formative evaluation tends to accelerate the pace of learning. Reason bandu as against summative evaluation, formative evaluation is highly reliable. Choose the correct answer from the following code. Option A bandu both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Both option B bandu both A assertion and reason are true but R is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C bandu A is true, assertion is true but reason is a false. Option D, assertion is false but reason is true. The answer option A. Option C, assertion is true but reason is false. Next question nodi. The following of the use of teaching aids is justified on the grounds of option A, attracting students' attention in the classroom. Option B, minimizing indiscipline problems in the classroom. Option C, optimizing learning outcomes of students. Option D, effective engagement of students in learning task. The answer option C, optimizing learning outcomes of students. Next question nodi. Assertion, the purpose of higher education is to promote critical and creative thinking abilities among students. Reason, the abilities ensure job placements. Choose the correct answers from the following code. Option A, both A and R, assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B bandu both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of A, assertion. Option C bandu A is true but R is false. Option D bandu A is false but R is true. The answer bandu both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option B is the answer. Next question nodi. Match the items of the first set with that the second set in respect of evaluation system. Choose the correct code. Formative evaluation. Next nodi, summative evaluation, continuous and comprehensive evaluation. D bandu norm and criterion reference test. Set B ali, set 2 ali. First one, evaluating cognitive and co-cognitive aspects with regularity. Second one bandu tests and their interpretations based on a group and certain yardsticks. Third one bandu grading the final learning outcomes. Quiz, fourth one bandu quizzes and discussions. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದು ಈ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಬಂದು 4312, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬಂದು 1234, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಬಂದು 3421, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಂದು 1342. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 4312. ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟಿವ್ ಎವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನಿಗೆ ಕ್ವಿಝಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್, ಸುಮೇಟಿವ್ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನಿಗೆ ಗ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಫೈನಲ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್, ಹಾಗೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಯಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಹೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನಿಗೆ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಗ್ನಿಟಿವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕೋ-ಕಾಗ್ನಿಟಿವ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲಾರಿಟಿ, ನಾರ್ಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯನ್ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿಟೇಷನ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸರ್ಟೈನ್ ಯಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ಟಿಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡಿ. A college level assistant professor has planned his or her lectures with an intent to develop cognitive dimensions of students centered on skills of analysis and synthesis. Below given are two sets of items. Set 1 consisting level of cognitive interchange and set 2 comprising basic requirements for promoting them. Match the two sets and indicate your answer by choosing the correct alternative from the code. Set 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಗ್ನಿಟಿವ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇದೆ, ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಹಾಗೆ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸೆಟ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ರಮೋಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಗ್ನೇಟಿವ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಬಂದು ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಬಂದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಬಂದು ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ದ students to discuss various items of information. Fourth one bandu critically analyzing the points to be made and discussed. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಡ್ಸ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 241, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 342, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 214, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ 123. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 214. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ. Which set of learner characteristic may be considered helpful in designing effective teaching learning system? Select the correct alternative from the codes given below. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಪ್ರಿಯರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲರ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಬಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಶಿಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲರ್ನರ್ಸ್, ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಬಂದು ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲರ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಬಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಬಂದು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ಡ್ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಕೋಡ್. ಸಿಕ್ಸ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಬಂದು ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನಲ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಡ್ಸ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 1, 2, 3 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 4. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬಂದು 1, 3, 4 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 6. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಬಂದು 2, 3, 4 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 5. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಂದು 3, 4, 5 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 6. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 1, 3, 4 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 6. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಇನ್ ದ ಟೂ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬಿಲೋ, ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ 1 provides the list of teaching methods while list 2 indicates the factors helpful in rendering them effective. Match the two lists and choose the correct answers from the code given below. ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ 1 ಬಂದು ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸಿಟರಿ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಬಿ ಬಂದು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟಿವ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಸಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಡಿ ಪರ್ಸನಲೈಸ್ಡ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್ ಇನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದೆಮ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಬಂದು ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓಪನ್ನೆಸ್ ಇನ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಶಿಪ್. ಡಿ ಬಂದು ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಟು ಚೂಸ್ ಅ ಥೀಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಐಡಿಯಾಸ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಬಂದು creating a challenge to address the problems. Fourth one ಬಂದು systematic step by step presentation. Fifth one ಬಂದು maximizing infrastructural support. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಡ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 4, 3, 2, 1. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 1, 2, 3, 4. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 2, 3, 4, 5. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ 3, 1, 2, 4. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 4, 3, 2, 1. Below are given statements pertaining to evaluation system. Identify those which correctly explain them. First one bandu criterion reference testing. CRT focuses on a delimited domain of learning task. Option B bandu norm reference testing. NRT requires a clearly defined group. Option C bandu formative tests that are given at the end of the course. Option fourth one bandu both norm reference test NRT and criterion reference testing CRT use the same type of test items. Fifth one bandu summative tests are used regularly during teaching transactions. Sixth one bandu mastery tests that are examples of norm reference testing. Choose the correct answers from the code given below. Codes ಬಂದು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಬಂದು 1, 2 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 3. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬಂದು 1, 2 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 4. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಬಂದು 4, 5 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 6. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಂದು 2, 5 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 6. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 1, 2 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 4. In the two sets given below, set 1 indicates methods of teaching while set 2 provides the basic requirements for success, effectiveness. Match the two sets and indicate your answer by choosing from the code. Method set 1, method of teaching, lecturing, ಮತ್ತೆ discussion in groups, brainstorming, programmed instructional procedure. Set 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ basic requirements for success effectiveness, small step presentations with the feedback provided. Next one ಬಂದು production of large number of ideas. Next one ನೋಡಿ content delivery in a lucid language, use of teaching aids procedure, theme based interaction among participants. ಇದರದ್ದು ಕೋಡ್ ನೋಡಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 1 2 3 4, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 2 3 4 5, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 3 5 2 1, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ 4 2 1 3. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 3 5 2 1. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ, which one of the following types of evaluation assess the learning progress and to provide continuous feedback to both the teachers and students during instruction? Option A, placement of evaluation, formative evaluation, option C, diagnostic evaluation, option D, summative. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, formative evaluation. Next question ನೋಡಿ, the blackboard can be utilized The blackboard can be utilized best by a teacher for option A, putting the matter of teaching in black and white, option B, making the students attentive, option C, writing the important and notable points, option D bandu highlighting the teachers himself. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, writing the important and notable points. Next question ನೋಡಿ, the e-content generation for undergraduate courses has been assigned by the Ministry of Human Resource Development to option A, INFLIBNET, option B, Consortium for Educational Communication, option C, National Knowledge Commission, option D, Indira Gandhi National Open University. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, Consortium for Educational Communication. Next question ನೋಡಿ, on the basis of summative test, a teacher is interpreting his or her students' performance in terms of their wellness lifestyle evident in behavior. This will be called option A, formative testing, option B, continuous and comprehensive evaluation, option C, norm reference testing, option D, criterion reference testing. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ, criterion reference testing.